All right, today I'm here with Pam and Larry Hood, and it looks like Pam's going to do most of the talking today. Pam served in the Army, Larry served in the Navy. It's not very often that I get to take out two veterans to lunch, but since they're together, I figured, you know what, let's do it. So, Pam, what year did you sign up in the military?
1988.
88. I was 6 years old.
I was 21.
Why did you decide to join the Army?
Well, I got out of high school. I went to cosmetology school, got my license, went to work in some salons, and realized I don't want to do this. And I moved to Kansas City from Conway, Lebanon area, and I was working asbestos removal. And it was good, great money, and I traveled for a while, and then the job ran out. School, which we were doing mainly schools, and I found myself, well, what am I going to do now? And my father was a big influence on me in Chicago, and I flew back to Kansas City. I walked into a recruiter's office and said, I want in. And the guy was so excited.
Hell yeah, he was.
Well, he was a reserve recruiter, and I said, oh, no, I want active duty. And did all my testing, and not even probably a month later, I was in boot camp at Fort Jackson in June, July. That was fun.
Hotter than hell, I'm
yeah,
sure.
It was pretty hot.
That's brutal.
And got my first duty station, my AIT and first duty station at Redstone Arsenal, Alabama. And I was an E1, and I was assigned to an all-NCO unit at Redstone. And I made rank super quick. I made E3 in 3 years, or E5 in 3 years. And I was actually an instructor for my MOS, even though I never worked my MOS.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was an instructor most of my military career. And then Desert Storm came, and I went to Korea, 2nd Infantry Division, 2nd Forward Support Unit. It was training NCO, a lot of field work, and Korea was tough. Korea was cold.
A lot of people don't realize how cold that country is.
I'm from Chicago.
Yeah, but
and
you know
nothing.
that wind coming in off that lake is brutal in December.
Chicago's nothing
Korea,
compared to Korea.
Every guy that I ever took out from that war was like, you don't know.
The frozen
You don't know what cold is.
My dad is a Korean War vet. And I actually followed my father a lot. He was munitions. I went into munitions. And Korea, and I did not get like any mid-tour leave or anything. I did the whole tour. And then I had my choice leaving Korea of going to Fort Benning, whatever it's called now, I don't know, as a PLDC instructor, or join the U.S. Army Marksmanship Team. And being in Korea, kind of real Army, and I was like, I don't know if I'm up for the whole dog and pony show of, marksmanship team. So I took the PLDC instructor, and that was good. That was great. Clinton was president, just coming on then. He was changing the Army. They were paying people to get out of the Army. It got where, as a female instructor, I couldn't even touch a male soldier to make a
correct
adjustment,
like, hey, move your arm this way.
Adjustment on his uniform or anything. It got so politically correct, and so it was the time of don't ask, don't tell, and all that. And after coming back from Korea and that, I decided, 6 years. I'm good. I'm ready to rejoin the civilian. And so I did 6 years in the Army, and I don't regret it. It was one of the highlights of my life. And I had my pick of jobs coming out.
Yeah.
You
still shoot?
I've had some medical stuff here recently, and I don't I'm scared to get back into the range, or I do a lot of tactical training, like outdoor tactical.
Yeah.
And I was big with that in Rhode Island. Daria Bruno at Lock, Stock, and Daria. We do a lot of tactical training in that. And right now I'm actually, I had to do some chemo and stuff, and my eyesight, I've always had perfect vision. I'm scared. I'm actually scared because I've always been an excellent shot.
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
really, really
Did
good.
you shoot at all? Did you hunt or anything before you went in the military?
No.
So it was just like that.
I mean, I had BB guns and stuff as a kid.
You
And
realizing that you could, I mean, because
I shot an M16 before I was in the Army.
But to be asked to be on that marksman team
Well,
is actually not an easy thing, right?
When I was in boot camp, I was like, did I make a mistake? I was unsure. And then they put an M16 in my hands. And I never looked back.
Yeah.
I really good shot.
Yeah.
So I now I'm more into pistol shooting and stuff,
Yeah.
But I mean, I have my
I'm sure.
collection.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm not actively. Think I'm gonna maybe try. I think I'll just get back out. Maybe start with my 22.
Get a video game or a simulator.
But I'm actually scared that I'll be disappointed in my capabilities.
It's kind of like why Michael Jordan never wanted to shoot a football again, because he's afraid. He knows what he could do and doesn't.
Exactly.
It's like a prize fighter.
Exactly. I'm scared I'll be really disappointed in my accuracy.
That's interesting. That's an interesting thought, because that means you push yourself very, very much.
Oh yeah.
And you're your own level of competition. You only compete with yourself.
Right.
Because people like that, I feel like I'll never, even if I lose a step as a musician, I'll never, even if I can barely hold that guitar, if I can hold it, I'll play it. And I don't ever want to lose that. So I think it's because when I was younger, I was always trying to be, gotta be fast. And I realized that I could practice 8 hours a day and it really wouldn't matter. And ultimately, I just have to be good enough to understand what was happening and then develop my own. And so I think once I learned that, I never really had to worry about that level. Like, I'm always just going to be moving forward.
But say you had a traumatic injury to your hands.
Yeah. Then I don't know.
And then you did rehab, and now
I'm going to play keyboards with one hand. I'm going to figure it out.
Drums.
I'll play, or get one of those little computer controllers they can use with their mouth. Like, you've got a kid that can control a video game with his mouth. You can hook that up to a keyboard. I can make that. We've gone way off topic, but lunch is here, so I'll make it short and sweet. Larry and Pam, thank you so much for having lunch with me today, and thank you both for your service. I really appreciate you.
No, thank you for having us. Thank you very much.